I love you to the moon and back. 1. I love you to the moon and back. You're so special. 2. Thank you, Song Song. Mommy is so happy because Song Song played well and had such a good time. 3. Mommy missed Song Song so much when you were in kindergarten. 4. Today you ate well, played well, and did such a good job reading your books. You're doing great. 5. Mommy was so happy when you were in my tummy. I told you I love you every day. 6. Mommy and Daddy are so happy to be with you, Song Song. You bring happiness to everyone. 7. Were you a little upset because Mommy scolded you? Don't worry. Tell Mommy I love you when you feel better later. Did you put away the toys all by yourself? 1. Did you put away the toys all by yourself? Wow, you did a good job. Thank you. 2. Mommy was so tired today. Thank you for waiting for me while I was taking a rest. I love you and thank you. 3. Thank you so much for waiting while Mommy was washing the dishes. I finished so quickly thanks to you. 4. Today, your teacher told me that you behaved very well at school. You helped the teachers and your friends a lot, didn't you? 5. Did you go to the restroom and wash your hands by yourself? Wow, your hands are so clean. Good job. 6. Thank you for helping Mommy cook. The egg dish you made is so delicious. 7. Thank you so much, honey. You are such a big boy helping your mommy. Can I play with you? My name is Song Song. 1. When you meet a new friend, you can say, Can I play with you? My name is Song Song. 2. Let's wait for your turn. After your friend plays twice, you can play. 3. Your friend got hurt. Please say, I'm sorry. All right. Good job. Play more carefully next time. 4. Today, let's share your snacks with your friends. Why don't you say, Do you want to have some snacks? It feels great to share something with your friends. 5. You brought some awesome toys, Song Song. Let's share them with your friends. Can you ask your friend, Do you want to play together? It would be more fun to share your toys with friends. 6. Mommy is so proud of you. You shared your toys with friends even when you wanted to play by yourself. Mommy is clapping for you. Is this the tower you made all by yourself? 1. Wow! Is this the tower you made all by yourself? It's awesome! 2. Can Mommy play with you? It looks so fun. 3. Wow! How did you come up with these ideas? You made it so well. 4. Song Song always has such great ideas. Mommy is so surprised. 5. It's more fun when you come up with your own ideas. 6. Do you need Mommy's help? Do you want me to hold this for you here? 7. Play is good, but the house became so messy. Let's tidy up together. Mommy likes the stories you tell me before we go to sleep. 1. Mommy likes the stories you tell me before we go to sleep. Could you please tell me one more story? 2. Wow! Did you remember this conversation? You're right. That's how Peppa Pig talked in the book. 3. Peppa Pig stories are so fun. Let's read it one more time. Your choice is always the best. 4. You love Caillou books a lot. Mommy will try to find more books about him. Books always make us feel good inside. 5. Wow! This book has so many things that Song Song likes. There are volcanoes. There are underground worlds. Let's read one by one. Song Song is always curious about so many things that Mommy can easily find books you'll like. 6. Why has this penguin gotten upset after this little boy helped him arrive home? I think it's because the penguin didn't want to leave this little boy. The penguin wants a friend who can be with him all the time. Learning and experiencing new things is very precious. 1. Learning and experiencing new things is very precious. 2. If you don't go to kindergarten, you can't learn anything. Games and playing at home with Mommy is not enough. 3. Once you go to kindergarten, you might not feel as nervous as you do now. Let's try it. 4. Mommy will pick you up as soon as possible after work. 5. Mommy and Daddy have to go to work. While we are at work, you will play and spend time with your teachers and friends. 6. How was your day? I missed you so much. I need a hug. 7. On Saturdays and Sundays, you can goof around and do whatever you want. 8. Today, you will have a soccer class at school. It's a fun day. 9. Mommy put some vitamin candies in your bag. You can share them with your friends while waiting for Mommy. 10. Don't worry, Mommy understands. When you feel comfortable, shall we try putting on clothes? You did it so well. It must have been hurting. 1. You did it so well. It must have been hurting. You're so brave. 2. A shot helps medicine go into your body. You have to get the shot to remove germs. 3. Great job! You took all the medicine. You will feel much better soon. 4. Don't worry. Everyone gets sick sometimes. You will be all better soon. 5. Song Song, you have some germs in your body. The doctor needs to check what kind of germs they are. Then he can give you some medicine. 6. The doctor will check Song Song's tummy, ears, and inside of your mouth. He will see where it hurts. Don't worry. 7. The nurses will hold you while you get your shot. It won't take long. Don't move or it will take much longer. 8. You feel bored in the hospital, don't you? Let's go out for a walk. Tomorrow, we can go back home. 9. This is the doctor's needle. It helps put medicine into your body or take blood sample. The sample will help the doctor check which kind of bad germs you have inside your body. Don't move your hands around or it will be more painful. Please put your hands on the bed. 10. When the doctor sees that all of germs are out of your body, we can go home. We will stay in the hospital for 2 nights. Mommy and Daddy will stay right here with you. Why don't you go inside and play with your friends? 1. Mommy will be watching from outside. Why don't you go inside and play with your friends? 2. Did you meet any new friends today? What are their names? You can play with them next time too. 3. You will have an art gym class today. The teacher will help you. Don't worry. 4. Mommy will wait outside. Let's go get some ice cream after the class. 5. You exercised more than 30 minutes. Great job! Now Song Song is much stronger than before. 6. Mommy is so happy because Song Song had a lot of fun. Great job, sweetie. 7. You never gave up. You made it. Awesome. 8. You were a bit scared first, but never gave up and made it. If you try a little more every day, you will get much better later. The kitchen can be very dangerous. 1. The kitchen has many hot things and can be very dangerous. Could you please wait in the living room? 2. Don't touch hot things. Don't touch electrical cables. Don't turn on the power. 3. Don't blow on the gas fire. It can make other things catch on fire. 4. If you feel like going out to the balcony, you must tell Mommy. It's dangerous for kids to play on the balcony. You should never go out to the balcony by yourself. 5. The soup is very hot, so blow on it before you take a bite. 6. Chew your food well before you swallow. Otherwise, it can get stuck in your throat. 7. Could you please slow down your toy car inside the house? If you drive too fast, you might hit Mommy or Daddy. 8. Don't go into the washing machine or a closet. If the door shuts accidentally, Mommy can't find you and you can't breathe well. 9. Don't spray mosquito repellent or perfume for fun. They are not toys and they have chemicals that can make you feel sick. 10. Please don't put the soap on the floor of the bathtub. You might slip and fall down into the water. Please go up one by one. Don't push your friends. 1. Please go up one by one. Don't push your friends. It's dangerous. 2. You must hold Mommy's hand tightly on the sidewalk. Hold Mommy's hand and raise your other hand up when you cross the street. 3. Don't throw things to your friends. It's very dangerous. Pass them gently instead. 4. When you grab your friend, please grab very gently. Otherwise, your friend's arm can hurt. 5. Don't run on the escalator. And don't step on the yellow line. Please hold on to the bar tightly. 6. Don't lean on the elevator door. Let's stay a bit farther from the door. 7. When the elevator door is open, we should get in quickly. Otherwise, we can get stuck between the doors. 8. Look straight ahead when you ride a scooter, bicycle. 9. Let's walk straight. 10. Don't cross the street when the traffic light is red or orange. 11. Please press the elevator button only once. Don't jump up and down or it might get broken. 12. Don't pull mommy in front of the elevator door, subway door. Don't lean on the door. Let's stay a bit farther away from the door. 13. Cars can't see children very well because you are still little, so you must hold mommy's hand in the street. Never follow a stranger. 1. When the day at kindergarten is over, you should go home only with mommy or daddy. Never follow a stranger. 2. If you can't find mommy, please find a security guard or police officer. If you stay with them, mommy can find you. 3. Don't leave the playground. You can follow your friends, but only go as far away as you can still see mommy. 4. Tell a security guard or a police officer, I can't find my mommy. Please help me find my mommy and show this card. 5. Our address is Unit 202, Building C, ABC Condo. Remember it. 6. If you can't find mommy, shout, Mommy, I'm here, loudly. Do you understand? 7. We will always meet at the playground. If you can't find mommy, come to the playground. If I can't find you, that's where I will go. 8. Most adults are friendly, but some are not. So you must hold mommy's hand outside. Mommy will protect Song Song and help Song Song grow up safely. 9. Don't follow any big kids. You should always go with mommy or it could be dangerous. If you throw things, you might hurt other people. 1. If you throw things, you might hurt other people. Throwing is dangerous. 2. Sharp objects can hurt you. Don't play with dangerous things. 3. If you throw toys on the floor, it makes a loud noise. People living downstairs may be bothered by the sound. Don't throw toys on the floor. 4. Throwing balls at your friend's face is dangerous. Our faces are important and can get injured easily. 5. Kicking things with your foot is rude. Use your hands to pass things to other people. 6. Don't ever throw things out of the window. It's very dangerous. If toys hit people on the ground, they could go to the hospital. 7. When you play on the playground, you should hold tightly all the bars. 8. When you run, you must watch what are in front of you, what are under you. 9. Move your toys slowly. Move your body slowly too. If you move too fast, you might hit walls. When you see your friends, you should say hi. 1. When you see your friends, you should say hi. 2. How about saying to Daddy, Thank you for buying me the toy. 3. Could you please say thank you to the teacher? 4. How about saying to Mommy, Thank you for cooking for me? 5. Why don't you say, Could you please wait for a minute? Instead of saying, Stop, stop. or no, no. 6. If Song Song says, "You're not my best friend," your friend will feel bad. How about saying, "Let's play together" instead? 7. Instead of saying, "Give it to me," please say, "Can I play with it?" 8. If you're unkind to your friend, you will not be welcome. Let's use good manners. 9. Because Song Song shouted at Min, she felt scared and now she's crying. Could you say, "I'm so sorry" to her? Let's use the magic words, thank you and please. 1. You can ask a favor. When you do, let's use the magic words, thank you and please. 2. Those are bad manners. We must use good manners when we talk to others. 3. Song Song, did you say thank you to your teacher? Good job! When you say thank you, everyone feels great and wants to help you more. 4. If you need something, try to get it by yourself. If you need mommy's help, you can say, "Could you please help me?" 5. Don't be demanding when you're talking to adults. Always say, "Could you please?" or "Could you help me?" 6. Daddy came back home after working all day. How about saying, "Daddy, I missed you so much. I love you." We sit in our chair when we eat. 1. We sit in our chair when we eat. Don't walk around. Let's sit in the chair. 2. We should wash hands before we eat. Otherwise, germs can get into our tummies and make us sick. 3. We must use a spoon or a fork to eat our food. Don't use your hands. 4. Don't talk with your mouth full. Chew well and swallow before you talk. 5. How about saying, "Mommy, could you please pass me the water? Thank you." 6. Don't eat cookies while you're walking around. There are crumbs all over the floor. 7. Bring the dishes to the sink after you finish eating. 8. Eat your vegetables, meat, and rice. If you become a picky eater, the fairies in your tummy will be very hungry. 9. Many people help us cook this food. Thank them and let's not leave any food on your plate. 10. You can have dessert after finishing your meal. 11. Wow, you ate it all by yourself. Great job! Hitting your friend is never okay. 1. Don't push your friend. Hitting your friend is never okay. Tell your friend that you're sorry. 2. You must wait your turn at the playground. First your friend goes, then you go. Let's wait until your friend finishes their turn. 3. Don't hit even mommy or daddy. Hitting makes family angry too. 4. Don't yell at your friends. Let's say, "Can I have it back?" or "I would like to try it too." 5. Don't take things from your friend. Ask, "Can I play with it?" first. 6. Why don't you say, "I'm not ready to share my toys yet. Can you wait a little bit?" 7. Tell your friend, "I had a lot of fun today. Let's meet up again tomorrow." 8. How about telling your friend, Thank you for sharing your toys, snacks with me. 9. If your friend pushes you or yells at you, how does that make you feel? You feel upset. If you push or yell, you can't live happily with other people. These behaviors will make people want to stay away from you. Always use good manners. 10. It's bad behavior to hurt your friends. Be more careful next time. We're getting better every day. 11. Your friend is upset because of your bad behaviors. Why don't you ask her if she feels better now? Use nicer words next time. We will watch TV only for 20 minutes. 1. We will watch TV for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, Mommy will turn off the TV. Let's do something else. 2. This program isn't appropriate for Song Song to watch. Mommy will change it to another one. 3. Watching TV can make your eyes hurt. Let's look at the buildings far away and count to 20. 4. If you watch TV too long, your head and eyes can hurt. Since Song Song is little, you shouldn't watch TV too long. 5. Mommy will turn off the TV. No whining or shouting. 6. What kind of cartoons would you like to watch today? How about Peppa Pig? 7. When we're eating our meals, we will not watch TV. 8. If you watch TV too long, your brain will become a popcorn brain. Can popcorns make ideas? No. Let's do something more interesting. Wash your hands when you get back home from outside. 1. We must wash our hands when we get back home from outside. 2. If you eat food with dirty hands, germs will go into Song Song's tummy. 3. If germs go into your stomach, you can get sick. 4. Medicine is like police officers. It fights against all the germ monsters in your stomach. 5. We need to wash the backs of our hands, our palms and nails. Rub them with soap foams. 6. Germs or viruses go into our body through our eyes, nose, and mouth. So don't rub your face with dirty hands. 7. Don't eat boogers. There's a lot of dust inside your nose. Germs are there too. Don't put your finger in your mouth after picking your nose. Let's separate all the toys and put them in each box. 1. Your room is so messy. Let's separate all the toys and put them in each box. 2. Toys are your friends who play with you all day. They will feel sad if you leave them all over the floor. 3. After we finish playing, we should tidy up. Otherwise, the toys can't find their home. 4. If you don't clean up and you leave your toys everywhere, how will you find them when you need them next time? 5. If you don't treat your toys well, they will leave you and find other friends. 6. Let's do something with the toys that you don't play with often. How about giving them to other friends or selling them? 7. Great job! You cleaned up all by yourself. You did much better than Mommy. When you separate your toys like this, they look much neater. 8. If you leave your room messy like this, germs will grow. Always organize your toys and clean the room. 9. Toys should always be treated well. If you throw them around and treat them like garbage, the toys won't be happy. I'd like to make an appointment as soon as possible. 1. I'd like to book an appointment as soon as possible. 2. Could it be possible to see a doctor sometime today? 3. My child suddenly got sick this afternoon. I'd like to book an appointment with the doctor as soon as possible. 4. We will be there by 3 p.m. 5. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but would it be possible to register via electronic file? 6. The payment will be covered by the insurance company. 7. I'm not covered by any insurance. 8. Is 000 vaccination available at your clinic? Please call the doctor immediately. 1. My child is seriously injured. Please call the doctor immediately and please proceed with the registration as quickly as you can. 2. Could my child's main pediatrician come to the emergency center to check him now? 3. The medical bill will be self-paid. 4. The medical bill will be covered by the insurance company. 5. How long will it take from registration to admission to the ward? 6. Do we need a COVID blood test before being treated at the emergency center? 7. My child is dehydrated. Could you please give him an IV drip? 8. The air conditioning is too strong here. Can we get a blanket for my child? 9. Is only one family member allowed in the emergency room? My child has had fever since this afternoon. 1. My child has had fever since this afternoon. At midnight, his temperature was over 39 degrees and he was shivering a lot. He kept telling me he felt very cold. 2. My child started coughing 2 days ago. His coughing gets worse at night and he can't sleep well. 3. Is it safe to take Tylenol and Brufen within 2 hours of each other? 4. I gave him 2.5 milliliters of paracetamol at 8 p.m. and 2.5 milliliters of Brufen at night. 5. My child isn't breathing well at night, and his coughing sounds like a barking dog. 6. My child can't swallow pills well. May I have a suppository? 7. My child can't breathe well because of his runny nose. 8. Will the medicine for runny nose cause drowsiness? 9. My child has a cough and phlegm. 10. Could you please prescribe antibiotics for a sore throat? 11. Could you please prescribe antibiotics if my son's throat is inflamed? My child hasn't had a bowel movement. 1. My child hasn't had a bowel movement for 3 days. 2. Yesterday he started to have diarrhea. 3. Is it okay to give my child constipation medicine for a long term? 4. What kind of food will be good for easing constipation? 5. I've noticed some blood in his stool. 6. I started potty training and my child is struggling with it. I think that could be one of the reasons for his constipation. 7. Will it be okay to stop feeding him medicine when there are no more symptoms? 8. He told me that he had a stomachache before going to bed, but he didn't go to the bathroom. Is he okay? Because of diaper rash, his skin is a bit red and swollen. 1. Because of diaper rash, his skin is a bit red and swollen. Could you please prescribe an ointment for that? 2. My child fell off the slide at the playground. I'm worried that he could have injured his head. 3. After playing in a swimming pool, my child keeps saying he feels pain when he urinates. His genitals also seem swollen. 4. Could you squeeze the pus out? 5. Could you please prescribe antibiotics for a skin infection? 6. My child was hit by a ball at the playground. Does he need a CT scan? So far, he doesn't have any drooling or dizziness. 7. My child has a big splinter in his toe. Could you please remove it? 8. I'm worried that he's a bit bow-legged. Could you please check if they are fine? Does he need any cavity treatment? 1. Does he need any cavity treatment? 2. One of my child's teeth chipped when he was playing. I'd like to know if he needs a tooth extraction. 3. Does your clinic do fluoride treatment for children? How often should he have it done? 4. I'd like to know how long it takes to complete his orthodontic treatment. 5. My son is a bit scared. I'm so sorry for the delay. 6. Do you recommend scaling for children? How often should he come for a checkup? 7. Do you recommend children use mouthwash after brushing their teeth? 8. My son seems to have difficulty chewing food. I wonder there's something wrong with his teeth. I agree that my child should be admitted. 1. At your recommendation, I agree that my child should be admitted. 2. When will my child be discharged? 3. How long will it take to get the blood test results? 4. How long will it take for a urine stool test? 5. My child's skin is a bit swollen at the injection. 6. How many hours will it take to get the final medical bill? 7. When does my child's doctor come by? 8. I'd like to choose a single room if possible. I was informed that my insurance agent contacted you. I'd like him to be discharged as soon as possible. 1. If my son can get better at home, I'd like him to be discharged as soon as possible. 2. Thank you so much, doctor. I'm so glad that my child is fully recovered thanks to you. 3. Ms. OOO, thank you so much for your care while my child was at the hospital. 4. If his fever stays below 37.5 degrees Celsius for a day, can he go back home? 5. Can we bring home the rest of the medicine, or should we throw it away here? 6. Could we get discharged first and pay for the medical bill via wire transfer? My insurance agent will contact the payment counter. 7. Does my child have an appointment with his doctor next week? 8. You're the most professional doctor we have ever met. Thank you so much. The softest part of the meat for my baby, please. 1. Excuse me, but where is OOO Corner? 2. Could you please recommend the softest part of the meat for my baby? 3. Could you please slice this beef for shabu-shabu? 4. I'd like to buy 500 grams of pork belly. 5. Could you please debone this fish? 6. Where can I find zucchini, perilla leaf, spring onion, short grain rice? 7. Could you please recommend organic food, snacks, baby formula? 8. Where can I find lactose-free powder formula? My child is lactose intolerant, so I'm looking for special powder for him. I'm looking for organic diapers. 1. I'm looking for organic diapers, detergent, body wash, shampoo, lotion. 2. Is this product suitable for a toddler? Could you please show me one in the smallest size? 3. I'm looking for a BPA-free food plate, water bottle, utensils. 4. I'm looking for a stroller for a 3-year-old child. Could you please recommend one that's durable and folds up easily? 5. I'm looking for a baby cot. Do you have one with a thick and soft mattress? Can I have it delivered and assembled for me at home? 6. Could you please recommend a baby bottle sterilizer? Can I buy all the parts in the shop? How long will it take to deliver the parts? Can I use a foreign card? 1. Can I use a foreign card? 2. Can I pay with my loyalty points? 3. I'd like to redeem this voucher, coupon. 4. I will pay $100 in cash and the remaining amount with a credit card. 5. It has too many defects. It's still under warranty, so please exchange it for a new product. 6. This product has a broken part. Can I get a replacement part in the shop? 7. If you don't give me a refund, please exchange the product for a new one. I'd like to reserve a table for 2 adults and 1 child. 1. I'd like to reserve a table for 2 adults and 1 child, 6 p.m. this Saturday. I need a high chair for a baby. 2. Could you please set up dishes and utensils for a child? 3. I'm so sorry. I misremembered the date. 4. Could you please reserve a quiet, private room for my family? 5. My child can be loud. Would you mind if we sit at the table outside? 6. There are several children with me, and they can be disturbing to other customers. Could you please give us a separate room? 7. We have a child with us, so we can't wait too long. If it takes a while, we will go to another restaurant. 8. Could we order while we're waiting here? Please recommend dishes that are not spicy for children. 1. Could you please recommend dishes which are not spicy for children? 2. Could you please do this dish without the spicy sauce, eggs, nuts? My child is allergic to them. 3. Could you please put the sauce in a different plate? 4. Could you please give us 2 new bowls? 5. Please cook any meat or eggs well done for my son. Thank you. 6. My son likes ice water. Could I have 1 more cup of it? Thank you. 7. Why don't you ask the waiter? Can I have 1 more ketchup sauce, please? I'm so sorry my son was noisy during dinner. 1. I'm so sorry my son was noisy during dinner. All the dishes were fabulous. Thank you so much. 2. My child broke a cup, plate. I'm so sorry. I will pay to replace it. 3. My child enjoyed the food a lot. Everything we ordered was so delicious. Thank you so much. 4. I would like to pick up the food in 10 minutes. Could you please start cooking? 5. Thank you so much for the free drink. My child likes your restaurant. He always says he can meet a friendly waiter here. 6. I'm so sorry, but I don't have enough cash on me. Could I pay with Grab or another payment application? 7. Could I transfer to your bank account? It's difficult for me to get to an ATM with my child. 8. My child is a picky eater, but he likes most of the food here in your restaurant. We will come back often. I'd like to meet with your principal to discuss enrollment. 1. I'm a mom of a 3-year-old child. I'd like to visit your school and meet with your principal to discuss enrollment. When would it be possible to meet her, him? 2. Before I meet your principal, do you mind emailing me your school's introduction, teaching programs, food menu, tuition, and daily schedule? 3. I'd like to know if my child could join nursery starting this September. 4. I need to decide when to move depending on my child's enrollment. Could we meet as soon as possible? 5. Is your school within walking distance of the subway station? 6. Hi, I'm the member of a 4-year-old child. Since my child's school has a long vacation, I'm looking for a short program that will last about a month. Does your school offer such a program? Can I ask what differentiates your school from others? 1. How many children and teachers are there in this nursery class? 2. Can I ask what differentiates your school from others? 3. Do teachers at your school receive regular training? 4. What kind of activities can children do if they do not take a nap in the afternoon? 5. What is the ratio of boys and girls in a class? 6. I'd like to know about the daily program for his age. 7. Will such a high level of learning be too difficult for my child? 8. How many hours a week did children play on the outdoor playground? 9. I'd like to know about the additional afternoon program. 10. I'm worried that my child may not fit in. He has spent most of his time at home with mom. Do you have any advice for us? 11. Is it possible for me to attend classes for the first week? 12. I would like to meet the homeroom teacher to discuss daily activities. 13. My child is working on learning English. He can only say yes or no so far. He has practiced saying that he wants to go to the restroom or he feels uncomfortable, but I'm not sure if he will do well in school. 14. I read English books with my child, and he watches cartoons like Peppa Pig. How long will it take for him to understand teachers' instructions and adjust to school? 15. How do you help if a child gets bullied or is not making friends at school? 16. Is the food cooked by the school or delivered by a catering service? 17. Does your school run a shuttle bus? Do teachers accompany the children? 18. I am extremely concerned about my child being abused or exposed to violence at kindergarten. My child is allergic to eggs, nuts. 1. My child is allergic to eggs, nuts. 2. My child is a very picky eater. He may leave food and say he feels hungry, but you don't have to force him to eat. 3. My child can't chew meat well. It's fine to give him less of it. 4. My child is a bit sensitive to different spices, so he might not want to eat lunch sometimes. It's okay to give him bread or cookies. 5. My child is left-handed. He might have a mirroring issue when he is writing letters, and he might be slow when he's writing the alphabet. It's fine for him to learn slowly. What's most important is that we don't want him to lose interest in learning new things. 6. My child has more interest in playing with blocks and assembling things. 7. My child can be a little slow when he learns letters and words. 8. My child is not familiar with sitting in a chair. He is more familiar with sitting on the floor. I expect he will get better after several weeks. 9. When he plays, my child moves very quickly and is quite strong. Please watch him carefully at the playground. 10. My child told me several times that he didn't like swimming. I think it's because the water is cold and he feels cold after swimming. If he doesn't attend the swimming class in the morning, is there any teacher who could play with him elsewhere? 11. My child always wants positive feedback from adults. His English is not perfect yet, but please praise him more. It will help him be more confident and learn faster in school. 12. My child prefers to learn new things through touching and experiencing. He's slower to learn from writing on paper and can lose interest easily. I will do my best to make him be quiet. 1. I'm so sorry for my child's noisiness. I will do my best to make him be quiet. 2. If breakfast is included, will my 3-year-old child also get a free meal? 3. I'd like to change our flight. Would it be possible to move our flight back 1 week and keep the same seats? 4. Would it be the same rate for children? 5. I misspelled my child's English name when I reserved tickets. It's not possible to change it on the website. That's why I called the customer center. 6. Sorry for the inconvenience, but we only have 20 minutes left until our flight boards. Can we go through security first? 7. My child needs to use the restroom. Can we quickly go before takeoff? 8. Could we get more snacks? My child wants to eat more. Thank you so much. 9. I'm sorry that my child caused an inconvenience, but it was very kind of you to understand and help. 10. Where are the activity center and the playground? Do shuttle buses run to these facilities? 11. Does this restaurant serve food for children? What time is the last order? 12. I booked the room on the condition of a free upgrade. Please give us an upgraded room. Thank you. Can a 2-year-old boy ride this boat? 1. Can a 2-year-old boy ride this boat, play machine? 2. My child is too scared to do this activity. Can I get a refund? 3. When does the children's playground open? Is there anyone looking after the children there? 4. Do you have any life jacket for children? Can I hold him on my lap while we're riding the boat? 5. Is there a lifeguard or a security who will come and rescue us in case of an accident? 6. Can adults ride the boat, play machine with children? We couldn't fasten the safety belt. It's not working well. 7. Where can I buy a swim float? Do these products comply with safety regulations? 8. My child got bitten by a bug. Please let me know where he can get treatment. 9. My child has severe indigestion. Can you tell me where the nearest hospital is? Is there any kind of medical clinic in your hotel? Let's meet at the playground and our children can play together. 1. How old is your child? Which school, kindergarten does he/she go to? 2. If your child feels bored, let's meet at the playground and our children can play together. 3. Does your child enjoy going to school? How big is the school? 4. Does he/she have siblings? He/she is so lively and friendly. 5. Does he/she do any activities and weekends? 6. My child is a bit shy and needs time to get acquainted with new people. 7. I prepared some snacks for the children. I hope they like them. 8. I'm looking for a swimming teacher for my child. Do you have one for your child? 9. How about going to the OOO park with the kids this week? They can walk around and see animals there. 10. My child is still learning the language. Sometimes he can't communicate exactly what he wants. I will watch the kids closely so that no one gets hurt. 11. It will be much better when they grow up. Don't worry too much. I'm planning my child's birthday party on December 1st. 1. I'm planning my son's birthday party on December 1st. I will prepare some snacks and toys for the kids. Please come and join the party if you and your child are free that day. 2. I'm so sad that your family is going back to the UK next month. During the COVID pandemic, our kids played together at the playground, and we were able to go through the hard times together. Without you, it would have been much more difficult for me. Thank you so much. 3. Thank you so much for your help when I was having a hard time. My child was immature and noisy when he was little. It must have been stressful for you, but thank you so much for your understanding. 4. Now you are going back to work? Congratulations! It feels like just yesterday that we were taking care of our children together. 5. Don't be so hard on yourself. Mothers are not gods. We can make mistakes and feel awful sometimes. 6. I'm planning a small gathering for kids on December 1st. Please let me know if you could join us. 7. I will get some pizza for December 1st. To avoid bringing the same food, please share the types of food and toys that you can bring. 8. I will prepare balloons, slime, blocks, cupcakes, costumes for the Christmas party. 9. Will kindergarten arrange a birthday party for my child? I will bring food and goodie bags. 10. Our kids are turning 4 years old. They met when they were only 2. It's so amazing that they can walk, run, and play all by themselves now. If you pick off the tree leaves, the trees will get sick. 1. If you pick off the tree leaves and flower petals, the plants will get sick. 2. All fruits have seeds. If we plant seeds, they will sprout and grow into a tree. 3. Why are leaves green? It's because leaves have something called chloroplast inside them. With sunlight, water, and air, chloroplast makes food for the plants. 4. Who makes honey? Honeybees collect honey from flowers and store it inside their beehive. 5. Birds, squirrels, and small animals eat fruit from trees, and they leave seeds on the ground. Then these seeds grow to become new plants and trees. 6. Roots are like pipes that pump water up to the tree. If the tree's roots get hurt, the tree can't drink water, right? 7. Mangoes grow from mango trees and bananas from banana trees. They don't grow in a supermarket. Water particles gather together to create clouds. 1. What clouds are made of? Clouds are made of small water particles that go all the way up to the sky. These particles gather together to create clouds shaped like a rabbit and a dinosaur. 2. When the sun appears in the sky, it's daytime. When the moon is out, it's nighttime. Sun gives us light while we are awake, and the moon soothes us while we're sleeping. 3. Sometimes clouds get really big. When clouds run into each other, they make a flash of lightning. 4. Thunder is the loud rumbling sound made when lightning flashes. It's okay. Let Mommy give you a hug. 5. Snow is made when water particles in the sky freeze. When it snows, it means Santa Claus is coming soon. 6. You don't like rain because it's wet, but trees and flowers need rain to drink when they're thirsty. 7. A rainbow appears in the sky when it is rainy and sunny at the same time. When the light hits many water particles, it makes lots of different colors. Insects like earthworms and ants live underground. 1. Earthworms and ants live underground, and so do small animals like rabbits and moles. These animals dig holes and make their homes there. 2. There are many pipes under the ground. The water that we drink, the water that goes down the drain, and electric cables, they are all in the pipes. 3. There are trains under the ground which are called subways. Because there are too many cars above ground, people build railways underground to go faster. 4. Even further underground, there are dinosaur bones and a shiny stone called gold. 5. Way further underground, we can find more hot stones moving around like jelly. When the hot jelly comes out of the ground, that's the eruption of the volcano. 6. When the water goes down the drain, where does it go? It goes down the pipes and flows into a cleaning factory. A police car is used for police officers to chase bad guys. 1. A police car is used for police officers to chase bad guys. 2. An ambulance is a vehicle that brings sick and injured people to the hospital. 3. When there's a fire, firefighters drive fire engines and rush to the place where the fire is burning. Fire engines have water tanks and hoses to spray water and put out the fire. 4. A mixer truck is for making concrete. We can put marble, sand, and cement into the mixer to create strong concrete. 5. Street cleaner trucks can vacuum up dirt and waste on the street. They also spray water to clean the street. 6. Garbage trucks collect all the garbage we throw away and take them to trash facility. 7. Tower cranes lift up heavy materials and help build high buildings. 8. Bulldozers push things and make the ground flat. They are very powerful. Electricity can be made by sunlight. 1. You are curious about where electricity comes from. Electricity can be made by sunlight. It can also be made by the power of water and wind. 2. When many electric cords are hooked up to one outlet, it can catch fire. It's dangerous. We have to be very careful. 3. Electricity is a power that can zap anything. It has the superpower to help most of the things in the world move. 4. When electricity touches our body, it can be very hot and painful. Electricity is very useful, but can be very dangerous too. 5. There are many metal wires inside electric cables. Electricity travels along the cables through the metal. 6. When there's a fire caused by electric cables, we have to turn off the power switch first. Then we can put out the fire with water. 7. This sign says that you shouldn't come close because there is a lot of electricity. You need a strong base at the bottom to support the blocks. 1. If you want to build the blocks higher, you need a strong base at the bottom to support them. 2. The strongest house in the Three Little Pigs story is the one made of bricks. Bricks are stronger than hay and wood. That's why the brick house doesn't fall down easily. 3. A triangle or a square. Which one is stronger? A triangle. Triangles don't change their shape easily and are stronger than squares. 4. Do you see the arch-shaped stones under the bridge? With an arch, a bridge becomes strong and does not shake. 5. To build a house, we need to dig into the ground and bury pipes and cables. After building the house, we will connect them to the upper floors. 6. There are a lot of dangerous tools and dust at a construction site. That's why they build fences to keep people from coming in. 7. Why do builders wear helmets? If something falls down from higher floors, it can be very dangerous. They always wear helmets to protect their head. You were connected with Mommy by an umbilical cord. 1. Do you know where Song Song is from? Song Song comes from Mommy and Daddy. We have seeds that combine together to become a baby. You were connected with Mommy inside my tummy by an umbilical cord. 2. If grown-ups or big kids try to touch your body, always say no loudly. 3. You were sleeping, swimming, and even peeing in Mommy's tummy before you were born. 4. When a baby is very small, she has to stay in Mommy's tummy. When Song Song was big enough to come out into the world, the doctor brought you out of Mommy's tummy. The day is your birthday. 5. When Song Song was born, Mommy and Daddy were so happy. You are the blessing for us. 6. Only Mommy and Daddy are allowed to clean and tickle your bottom. Don't let anybody else see or touch your private parts. 7. Don't touch your private parts too much. They are delicate and germs can easily get in. 8. Bathrooms for boys and girls are different. Do you want to go in with Daddy? When Song Song gets bigger, you can go by yourself. 9. Since babies can't walk yet, mommies will carry them or put them in strollers. When Song Song was a baby, you were the same way. Since a baby can't talk, we adjust to them. You have to eat vegetables, fruit, and meat to grow up faster. 1. Why should we eat vegetables, fruit, and meat? You have to eat them to grow up faster. 2. Germs are everywhere in the air and all surfaces. They can get into your nose or mouth, so wear a mask and don't put your fingers in your mouth. 3. If we only eat bread and noodles, our bodies will never get strong. Our body won't have enough power to fight the germs. 4. If you are not careful when you play, your body can hit hard things. If that happens, bones in our body may get broken. Without bones, our body will become like jelly. 5. We must put medicine on a cut. Medicine is like a police officer. It protects us from bad germs that try to get into our body. 6. When dust is trying to go into your nose blows lots of air to kick out these dusts. That's why we sneeze. 7. Your tummy takes vitamins, protein, and good nutrients from food and makes the waste come out as poop. If you don't poop, it's like you are keeping all the waste inside your body. That's why we need to poop every day. 8. Why can't we see germs? If germs were big, it would be difficult for them to get into our body. When Song Song grows up and goes to school, you can see them with a microscope. 9. When we eat food, air can get into our tummy. Then this air might come out as a burp or fart. A pink monster is always in Mommy's and Daddy's hearts. 1. Mommy and Daddy love Song Song so much. A pink monster is always in our hearts. It's a warm, smiling monster of love. 2. Mommy can get angry sometimes. When Song Song behaves badly, adults can get angry and may not help you. Always use good manners when you need help. 3. You're upset when a candy falls on the floor and you can't eat it. It's okay to cry when you're upset. Mommy will give you a big hug. 4. When you're away from Mommy, you may feel scared. It's okay. Everyone feels scared and nervous sometimes. 5. When your friend takes your toys from you, you may get angry. You may feel like shouting, "Ah!" But when that happens, let's take a deep breath and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. 6. Sometimes there's a rainbow monster in our heart. When all of your feelings are mixed up and you don't understand why you're acting a certain way, it's fine. Mommy will wait. We can sort the feelings out. 7. When Song Song feels sleepy, hungry, or uncomfortable, you can be annoyed. Can you please calm down and tell Mommy what you need now? 8. You must have been nervous when you were separate from Mommy. Mommy was also scared when I was a child and away from my mom, but Brown Monster disappeared when I was having fun at school. Song Song still has a lot to learn. 1. Everyone makes mistakes. Song Song is still growing up, so you still have a lot to learn. Mommy will help you. 2. If you focus on negative parts, you might feel annoyed and angry, but when you think about the positive parts instead, you can find ways to figure things out. 3. You wanted to do this, but it didn't work out. It's okay. Mommy and Daddy also make mistakes. Let's find out where the problem was and try again. 4. Mommy and Song Song get more grown up every day. We learn and do our best with each new day. 5. Let's always be grateful. You're doing your best and growing up. Mommy always thank you for that. 6. It's bad to harm other people. If we are doing harm, our family and the people around us won't be happy. 7. Mommy will do my best not to become angry. Let's take a deep breath together. 8. Mommy and Daddy make mistakes every day. We learn and change each day. Mommy knows that Song Song didn't do it on purpose. Let's be more careful. I love you. 9. We are people who contribute to our family. Mommy, Daddy, and Song Song will care for and love each other. We try our best for our family. 10. Let's always be thankful. You're trying your best to be a big boy. Mommy always thanks you for that. Malaysia is closer to the sun than Korea. 1. Korea has 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Malaysia only has summer because Malaysia is closer to the sun. 2. Where are pandas from? A panda is a cute animal living in China. 3. Your friend Min went back to the UK. The UK is a country in Europe. When we go to the UK, we can meet Peppa Pig and Octonut friends. 4. Song Song's favorite Paw Patrol friends are from Canada. Canada has the yummiest maple syrup in the world. 5. Your friend Arik went back to India. He will see his relatives in Deepavali festival. You can play with him when he comes back in 2 weeks. 6. Where does Santa Claus live? Santa Claus lives in the Arctic at the North Pole. He rides a sleigh pulled by a reindeer called Rudolph. When the sun hides behind clouds, it's not hot. 1. Sometimes the sun hides behind clouds. When that happens, it's not hot and becomes cooler. 2. The sun is an extremely hot burning fireball. Everything melts near the sun. 3. Earth is the planet that we live on. Earth has oceans, lands, mountains, and lots of animals. 4. There are 8 planets circling around the sun. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. 5. The planet that travels the fastest in the solar system is Mercury, and the brightest in the sky is Venus. 6. Mars is a red planet, and Jupiter has strong winds. Saturn has a huge ring around it. 7. The sun gave us a lot of energy all day. It's time for him to rest. Don't worry. Now the moon will come out and protect the sky safely. Let's go to sleep now. How do we make the color green? Let's mix yellow and blue. 1. How do we make the color green? Let's mix yellow and blue. Wow, it's amazing! 2. What color is the sun? Yellow or orange? It's yellow when the sun rises, and it's orange when the sun sets. 3. What can you draw with the color red? Santa Claus, a fire truck, a warm heart, apples, and Song Song's favorite, strawberries. Could you paint the color inside the lines? 4. What can we paint with purple? How about grapes and eggplants? When we mix red and blue paint together, it makes purple. 5. What do you want to paint with the color black? Do you want to draw the outlines with black? 6. Do you want to paint volcanoes with gray? Yes. When a volcano explodes, the dust is gray. Great job! How about making a little money by doing chores? 1. How about making a little money by doing chores around the house? Mommy can put 1 RM in your piggy bank. 2. Can you check the price of the chocolate? Yes, that's right. It's 5 RM. Can you buy it with the money you saved? 3. We cannot buy a new toy every day. It's not about money. It's wasting resources. Let's figure out how we can play with the toys you already have. 4. You can do the dishes, hang and fold the laundry, run the robot cleaner, and mop the floor. 5. When Song Song grows up and goes to work, you can earn money and decide how to spend it by yourself. 6. The money Mommy and Daddy earned is put away in the bank. Banks protect the money, and when we need it, we can take it out from an ATM. Never touch other people's things, even if you want to. 1. Never touch other people's things, even if you want to. 2. Police officers catch bad guys who hurt other people or steal things. They protect us and keep us safe. 3. You should never bring your friends' toys home, even if you like them a lot. 4. Taking other people's stuff without telling them is never allowed. Tell Mommy if you need anything. 5. Even when Song Song finds something lost on the street, it's not yours. We will take it to security or police officers. They can help find the owner. 6. Mommy cannot buy Song Song all the toys you like. You can't take the toys Mommy doesn't buy. 7. Why do police officers take thieves to a prison? Police officers put them in jail to stop them from doing bad things. Thieves have to stay in prison until they learn to be good people. Firefighters help us when there's a fire or an emergency. 1. Firefighters are people who help us when there's a fire or an emergency. 2. Doctors are people who help us when we are sick. They check our health, give us medicine, or give us shots. 3. Architects are people who create ideas for new buildings. When they give their drawings to builders, the builders can make the new buildings. 4. When we went to Korea, we took an airplane, right? Pilots are people who fly airplanes. They fly the airplane safely so that we can reach our destination. 5. Astronauts are people who ride spaceships and explore outer space. They tell us what space looks like and what's up there. 6. Cleaners are people who clean our city. They collect garbage and clean all over the city. 7. Veterinarians or vets are special doctors just for animals. Hamsters, dogs, and cats go to animal clinics to be examined by vets. Let's see who can run faster. Let's jump over the hurdles too. 1. Let's see who can run faster. Let's jump over the hurdles too. 2. Exercising helps us grow. When we exercise, our body builds muscles and becomes stronger. 3. Let's swim and splash. Do you want to kick like a frog? Let's use both arms like we're rowing a boat. Diving is jumping off of a high platform. You can do it when you grow up. 4. In tennis, you hit the ball with a racket. When the ball goes over the net, you can get a point. 5. It's okay to be a bit slow. What's most important is to enjoy exercising. 6. Taekwondo can make our body stronger. Kick with your legs fully stretched out. Gather all your power and break the board. 7. Mommy and Daddy like exercising a lot. When we exercise, a lot of oxygen comes into our bodies. Then we will be healthier and more refreshed. This cartoon isn't for kids. 1. This cartoon isn't for kids. When you turn 7, you can watch it. 2. Song Song, you think creating stories is interesting, right? Mommy likes making up stories too. 3. Once upon a time, there was a tiger living in the village. Daddy is going to tell you a tiger story. Scary, huh? 4. Wow, Song Song's story is so interesting. How did you think of these ideas? Mommy wants to hear more about your stories. 5. Writers are people who create stories. They write a lot of stories that make us feel lots of different feelings. 6. Is your sleepiness on its way? Is it riding a motorcycle or crawling like a snail? When the sleepiness says hi and comes into your brain, it's time to close your eyes and go to sleep. If we put one more potato in the pot, how many will there be? 1. If we put one more potato in the pot, how many will there be? 1. If we have one potato in the pot and put one more in, how many will there be? 2. Why should we learn numbers? When Song Song goes to a supermarket, if you don't know numbers, will you be able to buy ice creams? No. Numbers are one of the most important things in our lives. 3. Song Song has 3 chocolates. If you get 5 more, how many will you have? 4. A train went forward 3 stations. Then it went back 2 stations. Which station is a train at now? 5. What number comes between 8 and 10? What number comes after 10? 6. Counting numbers is a bit boring, isn't it? Mommy understands how you feel. Let's do as much as we can. 7. Let's read the numbers in order. 8. Let's count backwards from 10. How many are left until we get to 1? How many arms do we have in all? 1. How many arms do we have in all? If we add up all of our arms, Mom's, Dad's, and Song-Song's. 2. Mommy has 2 donuts and Song-Song has 3. What does 2 plus 3 equal? 3. Which number is smaller, bigger than 6? 4. Mommy has 5 chocolates. If Song-Song takes 2, how many chocolates does Mommy have left? 5. What answer do we have if we take 2 away from 5? 6. This box fits 10 balls. Now we have only 5 in the box. How many more balls can Song-Song put in until the box is full? 7. How about moving forward 3? How about going back 2? 8. This doesn't seem to be the right way to do it. Let's think about different ways to make 7. 10 plus 2 equals 12. What about 13? 1. How do we make 12? 10 plus 2 equals 12. What about 13? 2. What is 15 minus 6? If we take 6 steps backward from 15, we get 9. 3. When we add or subtract numbers bigger than 10, we need to know the pattern. 4. Let's make 10 with these numbers and let's see how many numbers are left. 5. What does 8 plus 7 equal? Let's make 10 first with 8 and 7. We can take 2 from 7 and give those to 8. 8 plus 2 becomes 10. Then we have 5 left from 7, so 10 plus 5 equals 15. 6. Let's choose the boxes with the most marbles and the least marbles. 7. This friend is the first in line. The next are second, third, fourth, and fifth. 8. Let's measure the length with our blocks. This shape is 5 blocks long. The Earth has a huge force around it called gravity. 1. The power that pulls objects is called gravity. Gravity is an invisible force. 2. The Earth has a huge force around it called gravity. That's why everything falls towards the Earth. 3. Where will apples fall? How can we stand on the floor? What will happen if we go to space? 4. If we go to space, we float around in the air. In space, the gravity is weaker than on the Earth. 5. When we put heavy things on a trolley, they get easier to move. Why? It's because the contacting surfaces got smaller, so frictions become weaker. 6. How can we climb up a mountain? If the trail is slippery, we might slip down. We can climb because of friction, so we must wear climbing shoes that give us more friction when we go climbing. 7. Magnets are objects that attract metals. Magnets attract or repel each other. 8. A magnet has a north and a south pole, and opposites attract. 9. Electricity doesn't need to touch something to provide power. Your hair sticks to a balloon because of static electricity in the air. 10. Some extra strong magnets are used to make high-speed trains float above the ground, and some can lift very heavy things. When there's enough money, let's go to a bank and put it safely there. 1. Song-Song can keep money in the piggy bank. When there's enough money inside, let's go to a bank and put it safely there. 2. We need to think about what to buy with this money. Toys are not the most important. 3. We have to work to make money. Money does not grow on trees. Money is very precious. 4. If we keep money at home, thieves may want to steal it, so we put our money in a safer place. The place is the bank. 5. Saving money takes patience, but it's worth it in the end because you can buy a bigger toy. 6. When Song Song puts the trash in the trash bin or washes the dishes, you will get 1 circle. When you collect enough circles, you can buy a toy. If this keeps happening, polar bears' houses will melt. 1. The earth is getting hotter. If this keeps happening, polar bears' houses will melt. 2. Why is the earth getting hotter? It's because of greenhouse gas. Greenhouse is something in the air that comes from factories and cars and makes the earth hotter and hotter. 3. What will happen if people throw their trash into the ocean? Right? Many ocean animals will eat the trash because they think it is food. Then the animals will get sick. Let's always throw out our trash into garbage bins. 4. Factories and cars use engines. Engines burn oil. When oil is burned, greenhouse gas comes out. 5. We should recycle. Food waste should go into food waste bins, glass into glass bins, paper into paper bins, and dangerous waste into special bins. 6. Why is the earth getting hotter? When greenhouse gas gets into the air, the heat from the earth is blocked inside and can't get out into space. So the earth gets hotter and hotter. Let's help the earth so that it doesn't get sick. You will make robots to help mommy wash the dishes? 1. Wow! You will make robots to help mommy wash the dishes, do the laundry, and cook? That's an amazing idea. 2. We will ride in a rocket ship and go to space in the future. We can go to the moon and Mars. 3. In the future, cars will fly over the roads. It's so boring to drive a car on the road, right? You can make a flying car in the future. 4. Wow, this is an electric circuit Song Song made. Where does the electricity come in and go out? Is the circuit safe enough? Mommy will never have an idea like this. 5. How about making a super tall tower with books? In the future, Song Song can make a building that goes all the way up to the clouds. 6. Robots are made of computers. We put a program into a robot's head and tell it what to do and how to move. 7. Song Song will make a lot of new things in the future. Mommy doesn't want you to make them now because you are so young, but when you grow up, you will definitely make them with your own hands. 8. When Song Song grows up, you will make a better program. A computer is super smart and it can calculate quickly. Song Song could use a computer to make a robot or a computer program.